guys, ¿qué pasa? Antonio Serrano here, and today I have a very interesting video for you, one of my magical performance videos, and today I have a trick that I love, one of my favorite stand-up pieces, and it comes from this guy right here. His name is Karim. I have the honor of meeting this guy in person in a lecture in Extremadura, here in Spain. And he's Karim, he's one of my favorite, I would say my favorite comedy magician in Spain. He's a great magician, a great thinker, and a great stand-up comedian. In this book he talks about comedy in the first part and about magic in the second part, and at the end how to combine them both depending on the percentage of magic and comedy that you want in your show. It's great. He talks about all of the different combinations of magic and comedy, from like 99% comedy, 1% magic, to 50-50, to 99% magic and 1% comedy. It's great. He gives you different types of comedy that could be applied to a magical performance. He also talks about how to write a stand-up routine, how to use that stand-up routine to do it together with a trick. It's great. The name of the book is Comedia Mágica. In English it would be magical comedy, the other way around, because as you may know, in Spanish we put the adjectives before the noun. A little bit of a Spanish lesson there for you. You're welcome. De nada. So this is a very, very interesting book, one of my favorite books. I have the book here signed by him, right? When I said to him that I was also a comedy magician, he said here, "For Antonio," with a lot of affection. I am very happy that you are into the drug, like I am addicted to comedy, right? Very interesting. Like he's acknowledging that I am also a little bit of a drug addict. Of that, yeah, it's kind of a rush that you receive when people laugh about something that you are saying. I completely understand where he's coming from with that note when he signed this book to me. So a great book, and inside this book I have like a card here marking the page. In this book we have this incredible routine. You can see a little bit of a picture there, and the routine here is called A Different Vanishing Zilk. A Different Vanishing Zilk. I like to call this routine Desaspiración de Puñuelo, which is basically saying in Spanish vanishing silk, but badly. In Spanish we say desaparición, and I said desaspiración. I changed some words, some letters around, and instead of saying pañuelo, which is silk, I say puñuelo. So it's basically mispronouncing the sentence vanishing silk. That's why you can see in the title vanishing silk, but with a wrong spelling, right? Because that's my thought about naming my routine. And I'm very happy about this routine because I have came up with a lot of gags. I have came up with a lot of beats in the middle of the routine. I really love it. The idea of producing the silk at the end of the routine, like these two faces, is something that it doesn't appear in the book, but he gave that idea to us in his lecture where I met him, and I think it's quite interesting, and I use this routine in one of my fixed shows, where in the last routine I do Bilum from Mark Genest, so it is great to have the bill from this routine, which is the third or second routine from the top of the show, and I place the bill inside of a tip jar, right, which is a Cody Fisher's gag. And now we have the bill there till the end of the show when we do Balloon, right? So I really love this routine, and the reason why I'm most proud of this routine, my changes in this routine, is that Karim explains masterfully how to assemble the whole unit, all of the things that you need to perform this trick in your case, and how you can go into your case with both hands, and in a matter of seconds you are ready to do the trick. Something that I am very proud of is the handling that I have come up with to be able to perform this trick standing up with everything in one pocket. So only one hand goes inside the pocket. It seems that you simply took out the silk, the red silk, and everything is where it's supposed to be, and you can go and do this routine. It's great. I thought, this is very interesting, the last thought that I'm going to give to you, I thought that this routine would be great for children, and it is great for children, but you have to be very good managing children with a spectator management. Why? Because in this routine you are going to see that there is a thing that we are completely ignoring. There is something that everyone in the crowd is seeing, but we are ignoring. So kids, when they see something that you are ignoring, they would go like, it's there, look at it, it's there. And until you see this thing, until you recognize like, oh my God, yeah, this, until you acknowledge it, they are going to continue screaming like, it's there, it's there, it's there. So you really need to be very good with the spectators management, because this routine is structured in a way that you cannot acknowledge the existence of this thing until the end of phase 1. It makes no sense if you acknowledge the existence of this thing, and you are going to see why in a minute. So this routine is great for kids, but you have to be able to calm them down. Like, no, you have no idea what you're talking about, because when you say this, the kids are going to scream even more. Like, no, it's there, it's there. So it's quite a difficult dynamic to control. And for adults, it's great. For adults, this routine is great. They don't scream that much, and we don't create that big of a riot with adults, because they laugh like in a shy way, like, oh my God, this is so crazy, oh my God. And they know that I am in the joke, that I am ignoring this, but I obviously know that this is here. So for adults, it's a completely different theme, but it is a great routine, in fact, for family audiences. So I leave you with Banishing Zilk. Just for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now I would love to show you one of the most beautiful pieces of magic in the whole wide world. It's the vanish of a Zilk. It's very beautiful because it is very skillful. The only thing that you need is your hands, roll sleeves, and a Zilk. It could be any color. What's your favorite color, sir? Purple. Bad luck. Today I have a red Zilk. You can come tomorrow for the next show and say red, everyone is going to be mesmerized. And the cool thing about this trick is that the only thing that you need to accomplish this trick is just a red Zilk, nothing more. You can take a look at my hands and you can see that the only thing that I am holding in my hands is a very, very beautiful, small and subtle red Zilk. Is what, could you please, anyone? This kid, the parents of this kid, could you please shut it down? Yeah, turn it off. Yes, thank you. Okay, there's nothing in my hands. The only thing in my hands is this beautiful little red Zilk. Okay, thank you very much. So nothing here and nothing here apart from the Zilk. And this is great. This is amazing. I am seeing some faces that are a little bit weird. Yeah, I am used to having weird faces in the audience. I am used to that, but today it's a little bit strange. It's like weirder. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, okay, don't worry. I'm going to do this trick. If any one of you has any kind of question, the moment to ask those questions is when I have left, okay? Thank you very much. So I have this little red Zilk right here, and I'm going to put this red Zilk inside of this hand. So to put the red Zilk inside this hand, I need to... this is the dancing moment of the show. Alright. Perfect. Okay, sometimes magic sounds like a bottle of champagne. I don't know if you are aware of that. I think it's common knowledge. So to vanish the Zilk, I'm going to place the Zilk right inside of the finger. I mean the hand, inside of the hand. So a lot of people think that the Zilk vanishes when I push it inside of my hand. No! A lot of people think that the veil vanishes when I blow on it. No! The Zilk vanishes when I go like this, and the Zilk is completely gone. Thank you very much. What a great trick. I am so good. This is great. Oh my God, thank you very much. And the Zilk is completely vanished. What? The same kid again. Could you please say something to... What are you saying? You see that the Zilk is inside of my finger. What finger? I have no... This... Oh, this finger right here. No, this... I caught this finger with my car door. Yeah, when I was unpacking the show and... Yeah. Let me ask you something. Today is a very big event. Today we are celebrating something really big. Do you think that I'm going to come here and do a trick this silly? Do you think that I'm going to take a Zilk and put it inside of a finger this big? Do you think that I'm going to do a trick that's so bad? Yes. Okay. Yeah. And he's probably right. That's the worst part of all. Yeah. Okay, but what would you think and what would everyone think if I could show my hands empty, my roll-up sleeves, and I take out this incredibly big thumb and when I go like this, everyone can see that the only thing that I have inside is confetti, completely empty. And please, could you please take the finger and examine it? And you can give the finger to anyone in the audience. Tell everyone, is there anything inside of the thumb? Anything inside of there? Nothing, right? And that's how the silk vanish. Thank you very much. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you very much. Okay, give me the finger. Thank you very much. I mean this finger, not the other finger. This is for all of you that thought how the trick was done. Oh my god, I love you. So, can anyone borrow me, lend me like a bill, any kind of note, anything like that? Do you have one? Okay, give it to me. We are going to use this in following routines in the show, obviously. But for now, I want you to take a look at the bill and see how the bill is completely normal, right? Nothing here, and nothing here. That's the most important part. I'm going to roll the bill just like that. I am looking at you and I think that most of you had a lot of experience rolling things like this, but I'm going to do it, don't worry. I simply go like this, and it would be amazing that inside this bill that you have right now, let me, inside of there we can find the small red silk. It would be great, right? Look at this. Can you imagine if I could do that? That would be, I wouldn't be here if I could do that, right? Or maybe I am, because inside of the bill, that's right, we have the amazing red silk. Very, very much. Thank you very much. I've got here the bill, and this is for... No, I'm going to keep it for now, okay? Maybe at the end of the show I give it to you. I don't know. I'm going to think about that. Thank you very much, guys.